Another pitiful loss in a Game 7 by the Philadelphia 76%ers. Oh, I'm sorry. That's the percentage they actually play with effort. I'm just so frustrated with this team. Yet again, another loss. Joel Embiid choked in the biggest moment possible. So did James Harden. So did Doc Rivers. So did Anthony Melton. The whole team just fell apart. Let Jason Tatum put the most points in a Game 7 history on him. Am I surprised? No. Did I expect more? Yes. I'm tired of this every time from the Sixers team. It's time to blow it up. People were right. The process was a failure. And it wasn't the process itself, it was the execution of the process. If they would have drafted Jason Tatum over Markelle Fultz, they'd be in the finals right now. If they would have drafted Jaylen Brown over Ben Simmons, they would be in the finals right now. If they would have drafted Mikal Bridges instead of Zaire Smith, they would probably be in the finals right now. Or the Eastern Conference Finals right now. And then probably win the Eastern Conference Finals. But I think it comes down to the team itself. They just do not have the effort. They play with 76% effort. That's it. They just play a C game the whole time. They just don't look like they cared. Maxey with 17, okay, it's fine for Maxey. But Embiid with 15, Harden with 9. That can't happen. It just can't happen. You can't have that happen. Melton, who played 29 minutes, only had 7 points. And just didn't have an effort out there. James Harden with a terrible flagrant foul, which may or may not have been a flagrant foul, whatever. But he flails his arms like that all the time, and it gets called a flagrant foul all the time. You can't do that in a Game 7. And that's where the game flipped. They had a 9-point lead at that point. They did that. It completely flipped. Celtics took it over. Abysmal third quarter. Celtics win by, 30? Whatever they won by. They absolutely destroyed us. 112-88. I can't do the math in my head like that. I got a meaningless degree. But it didn't work. And at this point, you got to say, okay, Doc Rivers, gone. Do I put this game on Doc Rivers? No. Not 100%. But he is the coach, and he didn't make it past the second round again. Doc should be gone. James Harden, he's going to Houston. Goodbye. Have fun, Houston. Tobias Harris should probably be gone at this point. Didn't really have a terrible game today, but wasn't good enough. Nobody played good enough. I don't know what they're going to do with Embiid. I think it's going to be up to Embiid. Does Embiid want to stay? Does Embiid want to go? If Embiid wants to go, he's probably gone. Joel Embiid, yes, he was great in the regular season, great MVP, but it just seems like whenever we make it to the playoffs, he gets an injury and isn't the same player. And I think that's what happened. He was just playing scared, and he plays soft and got shut down by Al Horford, who was absolutely horrible here, by the way, but all of a sudden goes back to Boston and is an absolute superstar again. I don't understand what's with this team. Why they can't get over this hump. And, maybe you got to try something and just do something. They got to have to do something. The P.J. Tucker edition last year and Daniel House last year was not enough to get us over the hump. D'Anthony Melton was not enough to get us over the hump. And I don't know what you can do this offseason. Because at this point, Harden's probably gone. What are you going to replace Harden with that's better? Does Kyrie Irving make you that much better? I don't know. Is Kyrie Irving worth it with his baggage? I don't know. I don't know where they go at this point. I'm very disappointed in this Sixers team, but I'm not surprised. And as a fan, it doesn't inspire confidence in me. It doesn't scream, why should I watch this team next year? You were up 3-2 in this series and completely choked. Why should I watch next year? I probably won't know that until we get into the offseason more, see what happens. But right now, I'm just like, okay, this doesn't inspire confidence in me. I don't trust Daryl Morey at this point. Not that the Harden trade was a terrible trade because Ben Simmons is absolutely out of there. But was Ben Simmons for Harden the right move? Or should they trade for Halliburton? Or should they have gotten KD? I just... It's so hard to tell. But it's time for a rebuild for this team. I don't know if it's a retool or rebuild. It all depends. I like Tyrese Maxey. I don't think he's a number one option. I don't think he's that superstar franchise player that can bring you over the edge. I think he's a very solid number 2 or number 3 option on the Philadelphia 76ers, and that's fine. But they need a solid... If he's a number 2, they need a really good solid... They need a really solid number 3 and a really solid number 4. Tobias Harris isn't getting you there right now. Tobias Harris isn't doing it for you right now. So, we'll see what happens this offseason. Thank you guys for watching this video. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. This is just a quick rant. Just doing whatever. Let's go Sixers. Kind of hot. Peace out.